Do you think once a planet gets liberated, they find all the used telepods, they dig them out the dirt, and then they refit them for use?
Nah, they leave them there as a reminder for sweet liberty's sake.
All the galaxy looks to you for salvation. Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
Kind of wish there was a stratagem where you could call in a pelican for like not like a strafe run, but just it hangs out for
Support.
yeah.
I mean, technically, you get that when you call into Patriot, is it clears out the area.
Yeah. I kind of
But,
you're a beat. That's why I kind of wish
but
you had a stratagem of like just the pelican.
honestly, I feel like that would be a little bit broken. Because you gotta think, we already have an absolute fuck ton of air assets we can call in. Being able to save 4 people all run that strat, having 4 pelicans that just hover above you, it's like that. It's like those old COD lobbies where 4 people calling the AC-130s.
Calling in an orbital strike.
How the fuck did you find a hell bomb? And why did you immediately shoot it?
I see hell bomb, I must shoot.
Understandable, but maybe, not when it's going to shave off your gooch.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. Democracy has landed.
Maybe just a skosh of self-preservation.
Nah. Not when you're a Helldiver.
New mag.
No, and I also tripped, otherwise I would have made it out of range. That's my excuse. I'm sticking with it.
Mm-hmm.
Requesting sentry. Sending down sentry. Democracy fills my sample container.
You say you tripped, and everyone says Anne-Marie married for love.
Don't know who that is, but okay.
You disappoint me on both pop culture reference front and just life front.
Look, it's not my fault that you're like 30 years older than me with your references.
You're telling me you never watched the movie Shooter with fucking Mark Wahlberg as Bob Lee Swagger?
Oh. That reference did go over my head, but I have seen the movie. That's
The reference is the old dude when they go learn about paper patching.
Calling down fortifications. Deploying minefield. Stand clear.
Because the dude's talking about conspiracy theories, like, and the old man says, he even says, yeah, and Anne-Marie Smith married for love. You young bloods.
Look, I am not a huge Wahlberg fan.
Sending in an eagle.
I mean, neither am I.
Democracy's on
It's
its way.
granted, apparently, recent issues aside.
He's not as bad as Chris, but
Which Chris?
Pratt.
I do I even want to know what Chris Pratt did?
It's every time he opens his mouth.
That could literally be about anything, because at one point during like some award ceremony, he like on national TV said Jesus loves you, which not the worst thing to ever be said on national TV.
Oh, there's
But
my-
still, I'm not the biggest Wahlberg fan,
I didn't even,
How
I didn't even see that rocket trooper. He literally just sniped with rocket. I didn't see him.
Yeah,
Reinforcing.
that's why whenever anyone says like, "Oh, the mechs are gonna be super unbalanced now," it's like, no, one asshole rocket trooper will fuck your shit for the entire mission.
I mean,
Reporting to the front.
with just having a Gatling gun and 12 rockets, anything will rock your shit, especially for the automatons. Not just rocket troopers. It's just
Yeah. Well, I mean, bug front maybe it'll get a little bit easier.
bug front. If they're anything that's larger than the
Got a sample.
like the
Charger and
little
above will fuck you up.
like you can dodge the charger and kind of strafe it, but it's kind of equal to the charger, I'll say.
I'm throwing a mine over by me. Don't blow it up.
Requesting sentry. Found something.
Deploying sentry.
Okay, definitely do not come over by me. I'm gonna honeypot them. Because I found a thing.
Dropships.
Eagle 1 armed and ready.
Did you miss?
No, I took out almost the entire squad except for a chicken walker that was hanging back. And one other trooper.
And Ezekiel wants to play.
Ow. Oh, a Helldiver grave. That's new. Or those just citizen graves.
It's a soldier, so they gave it. Ooh, okay, that's dark.
Hey, you want to call me in before you tell me the very dark and saddening quote?
Calling in reinforcements.
Alright, what's this dark and saddening quote that a citizen put on a diver's tombstone?
Reporting to the front.
Well, if you want to get yeah, you can read all. You want Zeke?
I mean, just let him know what's going on. In loving memory of a fallen comrade, died a hero serving Super Earth. That's not too bad. Or is there something dark written on the back?
Did you read the whole thing?
That's all I could see.
It'll say interact.
Oh, that. Guilty template, soldier, exemplary service, 121. The heroism of ranked name cannot be understood. They did not lose their life in defense of Super Earth. They gave it willingly.
Calling down fortifications.
I think this is meant to be
Deploying
our
minefield.
grave.
Stand clear.
Because the other one's filled.
I think it might be the dude who's dead against here.
Well,
'Cause
that's
if-
not a soldier, though. That's like a tech or a normal citizen.
Or a regular cop, kind of. Because remember,
Minefield.
there's one over there. Helldivers are shock troopers. They're
yeah, I
not.
know
They're
Hell-
not. Oh,
Requesting air support.
Well, I know divers are shock troopers, but, you know, that guy up against the grave, there's nothing about him that, you know, looks peacekeeper. I mean, maybe...
Be back shortly.
because like,
Dropships.
I'm gonna dive into your thing, but I'm gonna invite Zeke. Um. invite to game.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Fuck you, robot. Alright, now I can get my shit back. I
It's
just
kinda like-
realized I haven't even called in my anti-material rifle.
It's kind of like with ODST, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're 100% that same style trooper. That person up against the grave, maybe it's just like a
General.
civilian peacekeeper officer, but looks more
Yeah.
like just your regular, like, mechanic tech who was on the planet, you know, trying to do whatever the fuck they got ordered to do.
Sending down sentry.
Hey, would you be able to invite Zeke? He can't get in through my invite.
I don't have him on Steam or Divers, so it'd have to be a minute.
Oh, let me try through the actual game itself.
Requesting orbital strike.
That sounded like orbital strike. Okay.
No, I at least give a heads up when I call in something like the 380.
The 380 I'm currently holding.
Heads up, there's a rocket trooper over here.
Private lobby, no permission. So he's having that bug again.
It might be the fact that I usually have my lobby set to friends only. That might be the ish.
Oh, I dropped my 380.
Oh, fuck. Did you 380 yourself?
Reinforcements.
No, I didn't realize my health was that low, and I got one hit by a chicken walker.
Approved. Reinforcements on the way.
You whore.
Ready to liberate.
Bot drop got called in.
Requesting fortifications.
Almost
Deploying minefield. Stand clear.
looks like it's a good spot for minefield.
Yeah. Ow. Rocket Raider, heads up.
Reinforcing.
There. That is nutty how far you can turn that.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to, because you're supposed to go here.
Joining the fray.
Okay, we're gonna have to be careful going that way because we made like a 30-yard minefield.
As you do.
Well, I can see where your minefield landed, and I can see where my minefield landed, and the one small strip of solidarity in between the two.
Following
Patrolling the lake.
500 in the lake.
Delivering payload.
Yeah.
I mean, understandable, but Godfried was gonna take care of that.
Nah, I got them all in one go. Yeah, if I find an arc thrower, actually, if I can afford the arc thrower, I think I'm gonna unlock it.
Are you just trying to become the Helldiver version of Static Shock?
God damn it.
Am I wrong?
Requesting sentry.
I wish you were. But
Deploying sentry.
You are not.
Like, I'm sure there was a D&D reference I could have made.
You know, I kind of I did want my barbarian to my current campaign to be Storm Herald, but roll 20
there
didn't let
was-
me.
Oh. Go, dog. Like, I know there were other, like, D&D references or something I could have probably made. Static Shock is the first one that came to mind.
There is an orbital turret.
Okay. My precision is up, so I'm gonna make a blitz for it.
Liberty returns. Locked and
Oh
delivered.
god.
Grenade!
It went through my cape.
Calling in
Bing bong.
orbital strike.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hate the day that they come up with a patch like increase the turning rate of the orbital turret by like 1 degree per second, because
Sending in an eagle.
Delivering
Oh.
payload.
I don't think they'll buff the turn rate of anything like
That's
that
empty.
for a while,
Eagle 1 leaving
because
combat
it's
zone
supposed to be a
resupply.
big, slow turret. It's an orbital laser. It's not meant to be quick.
you say that, but this is also people who will potentially take pages out of 10 Chambers book.
True.
Fire in the hole.
Well, you're gonna need to be specific in regard, but at the same-
GTFO recently had an update. Like, we noticed that some enemies are too easy to kill, so we made them tankier.
oh well, that's a normal fix,
Orbital
though.
inbound.
Firing orbital
It,
barrage.
they were not
Area.
they were not enemies that are normal easy to kill. They were just
Found something.
Well, still, like, I wouldn't say that's taking a page out of GTFO's playbook. But, you know, as satirical and he-who comedy as this game is, they're gonna keep some degree of realism. You're not gonna have a big fuck-off orbital turret that can turn at the speed of yes.
well. That's why I said 1 degree per second, like in it, just 1 degree, because that would be a huge amount, but it would
I mean, it already turns fast enough for me to shit my pants a little bit.
yeah, and that 1 degree would be, oh, it's gonna hit you in the ass.
It already hits you in the ass.
It goes through my
Done your duty. You may
It-
extract with honor.
I don't know. To me, it always goes right through my cape, like it just whizzes by.
Trust me, its accuracy doesn't need to be brought into question.
Requesting fortifications.
Deploying minefield. Eagle 1 armed and ready.
Personally, I think the ion, not the ion turret, the orbital turret is fine as is for a while. And only if they let something, power spike out of control will they need to go back and tweak it.
Requesting air
Dropship. Coming in hot.
tagging location.
How? How?
Eagle 1, leaving combat
There's a
zone
hell
to
bomb over by me.
resupply.
I'm gonna try to shoot it.
I'm gonna have to show you this recording later.
Never mind, they shot it.
Oh, I
None of
see
the
you.
enemies went with it. Damn it.
I had a 500 land like on the same plane I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could touch it, I could see it before it went off. I lived. It didn't do any damage, and I have a.
Extraction when ready.
I was gonna say I had a rocket devastator looking at me funny, but
Down fortifications.
there we go. I had a devastator staring at me.
Reinforcing.
I don't know if that's a there we go you want to be proud of or happy it happened.
Reporting to the
Bit of
front.
both.
Throwing grenade.
Why?
Well, I'm more proud that I lived through a 580 or 500. That was like literally like almost landed on top of me distance.
Requesting sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Requesting sentry.
Requesting.
Firing orbital barrage.
All right, time to go. Time to go through the minefield.
Dropships.
Freedom never sleeps.
That's a lot of badness shooting at me. Oh, fuck me. That's a conga line.
Calling down fortifications.
Oh, from a conga line to a conga line.
I wasn't able to bucket my shot on the fabricator. Fuck. AT trooper got me. Ow, fuck me.
Reinforcement
Ah.
budget running low. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Ready to liberate. Sending in an eagle.
Here comes the cavalry.
Yeah, my crosshair for third person disappeared.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Ow, goddammit. Rocket Raider from the base is still there.
Calling in reinforcements.
Yep.
I watched it take off your head. It didn't even explode. It quite literally just went meow and went kaboom. Who the cranium?
Yeah, as soon as you said that and I threw him like, oh yeah, there's a... Oh, rockets everywhere.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Oh, I see you. Okay. Survive for a minute 30, please.
Yes.
a sentry.
See how well the stealth actually works in this game.
I think they're more worried about the missile turret you dropped than anything. Because remember, they will prioritize those.
Well, they're kind of... They seem to go with, if they don't know you're there, they don't know you're there.
Requesting fortifications.
I mean, yes, but
Deploying minefield. Stand clear.
even if they know you're there, they'll still prioritize the turrets instead of you. That's just how they get down.
This is Eagle 1. We're back in business. Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Reinforcing.
Yep.
Oh, wow, you didn't even get a chance to stim. Fuck.
No, I heard the sound and that was it.
Joining the fray.
Oh, fuck. Space Marine.
Calling down a sentry.
Good news is you will get your daily done.
Calling down a walker.
You can get it through a door when it opens. It'll actually... You can just shoot at it.
I'm trying to get it on the vent.
Four seconds.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Calling in.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Say hello to democracy. Ready to liberate. Requesting sentry.
Extraction is available.
And you're out of the map. Okay.
Yeah, somehow exploded, even though nothing really hit me, and I hadn't taken too many hits.
Missile clipped.
I was out of missiles. But I finally got the kill 150 enemies with...
Oh, single burst.
Yeah, with one burst.
Nice.
And I still haven't gotten to take out that last... Oh, fuck! Okay, knee is hurting. Don't bend that way. That last fabricator.
Okay, I'm just...
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Oh, fuck.
Calling down
Where's all of our
fortifications.
samples?
Deploying
That way.
minefield.
I was also just making sure it was clear so I could hide out up here. Oh, yeah, there they are.
Okay, so here's the plan. Minefield around the base, yeet me way past it closer to that fabricator. I'll take care of the fabricator, grab the samples, and then run back.
Requesting air support.
Unleashing democracy.
Also, not the worst place for a minefield to go.
Calling in reinforcements. Orbital inbound. New mag. Drop ship. Throwing grenade. Fire in the hole.
So apparently some of the new lore is that the automatons are just... They're all dead Helldivers.
Is that official lore or fan lore?
But it's when they say, like, this is why they hesitate.
Well,
And if you've noticed them talking, like, sometimes they do say, like, Helldiver for Liberty or Sweet Liberty.
I've never heard any of that.
I've heard a Sweet Liberty, but mostly cursing. And I've heard one, like, ask for, like, mercy.
I've never heard any of that.
Throwing grenade.
So what I'm wondering if they didn't pull a page out DRG, just as an easy example, with the jellyfish bots in DRG, that
Oh, with the Nemesis?
bait you, yeah, with the Nemesis that bait you in.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Well, they never explained in DRG what those were, because...
My dark, I'm also gonna spawn you in an AT rifle.
Reinforcements on the way.
My very dark headcanon is that the Nemesis took the brains of captured dwarves and trapped them inside there because they say, like, I'm so cold when they die. Oh fuck, there's another set of samples all the way on the other side of the map. I'm not going back to those.
Didn't they also say, like, release me or something?
I don't know. It's been a very long time since I booted up DRG.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
But hey, don't forget to grab your AT rifle.
Requesting fortifications.
Ow. And they blew up the autocan turret I called in.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Oh wait, no, it's still there. Just stay low. Because you're staying in front of the autocannon. But from what I know about the lore when it comes to the automatons, they are the mass-produced troops for the cyborgs to go to war against Super Earth. So if anything, since I know, like, Helldivers... What?
Additional
How would you call it a
reinforcement
500?
funding approved.
Calling down a walker.
That...
Yep.
Did you call in a 500 on the base?
Yes.
Reinforcing.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Since there were Helldivers that, you know, defected to go help out with the cyborgs, there's a chance that they just copied over the memories.
ETA T-minus
Well, that
20
was
seconds.
that was also 100 years ago that happened.
Digitized memories, don't... DK.
minus 10 seconds.
Fuck you, AT Trooper.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Boat's here.
Throwing grenade. Fire in the hole.
Let's dig orbital.
In the boat, in the boat, in the boat,
Stand by
in the
for
boat.
takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
So, I mean, if it's digitized, memories and stuff like that to either just give them personality or something, it's 100 years wouldn't make any difference on, what they're using.
Well, see, far as Helldivers 2 lore is concerned, the cyborgs are still enslaved on Cyberstan. Because Helldivers 1, the game ended with them being forcefully
Brought under heel.
Additional
democratized, yes,
approved.
enslaved. And there's nothing here saying that the cyborgs themselves are free.
Well, no, but the automatons are, the rank and file that the cyborgs made. So they're probably just going on default programming of, take everything out. But I'm guessing someone survived of the cyborgs. I'm not saying they pulled a Borg, but I think at least one cyborg survived
Well, thing is,
to be able
Look
to
at-
give them
look at
the marching
yourself.
orders.
what do you have all in your body?
Robo limbs, yes, I'm aware.
Super Earth is good
Also, I
about.
didn't know you were going for the hug.
Oh no, I was just doing that to show. I don't think it's a cyborg surviving. It could be. I mean, it could all just be a separate faction, depending on how they do it. But
No, because they made the automatons as their rank and file troopers back in the old game.
these weren't the rank and file. No, the automatons were almost like mid tier, or
Well,
the
rank and file, as in they were they were the troopers that the cyborgs sent to go, take care of business. Rank and file, as in they were just other soldiers used. Now, as to why they're harvesting humans for semi-organic parts, I don't know,
because they are. Because the cyborgs were Super Earth citizens and terrorists. Really, they were human, more human than the automatons ever were.
Well, I know the cyborgs were, but the automatons are harvesting humans for parts.
And they're saying that it's because the automatons are most like on the planets that they're on are harvested Helldivers. Like I've seen the bugs like eat corpses, so I wouldn't be surprised and you've seen automatons harvest like bodies.
The bodies I've seen getting harvested, though, are always just Super Earth citizens. They're, your technicians, your farmers, your bullshit requisition officers who bitch about sample collection.
Well, yeah, and then now what do you have on these planets?
Okay,
Uh,
but they blow. I don't believe it's Helldivers because we usually get blown the fuck up. There's usually nothing left to harvest from us.
well, us, yes, but
From the normal citizens, though, it makes sense that they would know the same phrases we do. I mean, hell, the dude in the demo of, the recruitment video, as a normal citizen yells, "Sweet, sweet liberty."
Though I think that's
It-
the Colonel.
Who you think that's Brash?
It might be, because you don't see Brash.
Well, regardless, if that's supposed to be what the citizens sound like, then if they're the ones being harvested, it makes sense to why the automatons would say, similar phrases. If they are harvesting brains at all, it would be of the normal citizens and not of the divers. Because we don't survive long enough for brains to get harvested.
Well, you say that, but remember, we're well in the future, so the whole 7 seconds before brain death thing might not be as big of an issue for we're just going to reboot this. And if you do have a bunch of, expendable troops, which is all Helldivers are, would you start harvesting them instead of civilians? For fighters.
Yes and no. Like, it makes sense as to why you would try to harvest a, soldier's brain for the combat effectiveness. But remember, we found, sacrificial harvesting looking tables. Normal, just farmer citizens thrown into cattle cages. While strategically, it makes sense to, try to capture divers alive.